there, how we doing? My name is Sherilyn and I'm here to do your daily energy check-in. This one is going to be for Wednesday, October 15th, and this particular reading right here will be for my Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, and Taurus. We're going to start today just at Aquarius. We're just going to keep it easy for right now. Okay, so this one is going to be for my Aquariuses. Let's see what you get. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Okay. All right. We've got the Five of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and Temperance. Okay, Aquarius, Knight of Pentacles being in the center, it is the slowest moving card we have in the deck. You know what I'm saying? It speaks to stagnancy, but only physical stagnancy in my mind. As far as your mind goes, your mind is going like 1,000 miles a minute. It's running through different scenarios and solutions and possibilities, you know. But there's something about not feeling like you've, I don't know, I guess you don't feel like you've landed on the right combination of things to take any movement forward. So although your head is thinking about it constantly, you can't seem to get traction on forward motion right this minute, is what I've got with the Knight of Pentacles, at least for today. On one side, I have the Five of Swords. On the other, I have Temperance. So with the Five of Swords over here, I feel like there's some sort of conflict you are trying to avoid. Meaning you're trying to step softly because you just don't want this conflict. I mean, it's not that you're afraid of it, you just really don't want to deal with it. On the other side, I have Temperance. It seems that you feel if you can be patient, this will dissipate, whatever this conflict is over here. It'll just kind of go away. Or that is the hope here. So then you'll be able to move forward with something. Your overall energy today, if I was to give it a word, would be very patient. You do. You feel very... It's like, okay, I'm cool. I'll just wait here until it's time for me to make a move or something. You feel very patient. Very sure of what it is you want, but very patient about waiting until it's time to move forward. So not bad energy at all. I mean, not energy I can pull up, but it looks like it's working for you, so that's good. It's good energy. That's what you get. That's what I have for today, Aquarius, okay? You're waiting something out. All right, now we go to Pisces. Okay, my Pisceans. Let's see. Pisces. Okay. Do it once this way and we'll just go with it. Pisces. Okay. Alrighty, what you got? The Emperor. Okay. The Ten of Wands. And the King of Swords, huh? Okay, Pisces. So the focus today is on some sort of heavy burden that you are carrying, okay? It is a burden that I feel like you have taken on voluntarily. However, I do feel like it is past time for you to put it down, okay? Like you've taken on a burden that wasn't necessarily yours to take on. It was all right that you took it on, but at this point you've already, it's done. You know what I'm saying? It's time for you to lay it down, and you're not. This speaks to me of you being very martyry, you know, like you're being a martyr here. All right, let's see what else we got. On one side, I have the Emperor. On the other, I have the King of Swords. So you're presenting here as the King of Swords, and you're stubborn as the Emperor over the whole deal. The fact that you're coming through so cold and so adamant about this makes me feel like whoever it is you're carrying this burden for, because it feels like it's for somebody. For instance, if you're taking care of an elderly family member or something, they're begging you to put this down and you won't, because you feel like you're doing the right thing or whatever. But you're being very cold and you're not bothering to look at the emotional side of this, because it's hurting this person that you won't put down this burden. I hope that makes sense. And you're being adamant about not doing it because you're trying to play the martyr role, really. And this person just wants peace, and they can't have peace while you're doing this. I know that seems specific, but and it doesn't have to be that. That was just an example. It could be anybody that you're carrying this burden for, but for whatever reason, you're carrying a burden for somebody that's asking you to put it down. Stop. Just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? And you're refusing. And it's causing them a great deal of emotional pain, but you don't even see it, and it is because you are in such a cold state. Your energy today is determined, but determined in a way where you're totally unwilling to compromise or see another point of view, is what I see. Okay, that was Pisces. Let's see what I get for Aries. For my Aries. Okay, That didn't shuffle. What the darn did it? There we go. Okay, let's see. Aries, Aries, Aries. Got it. Okay, let's try that. Aries, Aries, Aries. Okay, you get Four of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 4 of Cups. Okay, here we go, Aries. So the number one concern for you right now is actually your stability and your structure, or whatever, your stability. That's what you're worried about here with the 2 4s. On one side, I've got you with the 4 of Pentacles, so you are hanging on for dear life to something that has undoubtedly already passed its expiration date in reality. On the other side, I have the 4 of Cups. This is speaking to the fact that you're incredibly dissatisfied with the dynamic that we're talking about here, okay? In the center, we have the 8 of Wands. This is all about communication, which I feel like is very non-effective in your current state of affairs, right? So you might be talking to the person that we are talking, this is a person, so you might be talking to the person we are speaking about here, like, hi, how are you, or F you, or whatever you're saying to the person, okay, but there's no substance to it. There's no, you guys are talking at each other, not to each other. There's been a total breakdown in communication here. However, you're unwilling to let go of this situation, and even though you're completely dissatisfied with it. So it's kind of a, I don't know if you're going with the theory that, you know, if you're miserable, they get to be miserable with you or something, like they're not going to go be happy if I'm not happy. Maybe if that's what you're doing, or you're just, this is just a habit and you don't know how to break it. But there's no joy, no glee, no happiness in this situation, it doesn't look like. This is a lot of being dissatisfied and being disappointed. And on this side, this is you hanging on to it, even though, like I said, it's already kind of done, right? All right, what is your energy today? Your energy today is stubborn. Yeah, I would say stubborn. Stubborn and unhappy. I mean, right here in this situation, you're really, like I said, there's no glee here. This is nothing, there's no happiness in this situation right here. I believe there was at one time, but there's not at this point. Okay, that's what I got for you. Sorry about that, Aries. That's what I get. Okay, let's see. For Taurus. Well, that was just the way to start your day. I'm sorry. Okay, come on, keep going. Taurus. Okay. Try to shuffle the other way. Come on. What do I got for my Tauruses? I got Taurus, 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 Taurus. Okay, Taurus, you got the Queen of Wands, the Empress, and the 9 of Swords. Okay, what you're presenting here is the Empress. That's who you are in this today, for this day. Male or female doesn't make any difference. It's just an energy, but this is how you're presenting. You are the Empress, okay? On one side, I have you all stressed out with the 9 of Swords. On the other, I have the Queen of Wands. I do not believe that the Queen of Wands is you in this particular situation. So, it could be your significant other is presenting right now as the Queen of Wands. That happens sometimes. That could be what's got you so upset. There could be a Queen of Wands in your atmosphere right now that is upsetting you. You're not sure what to make of them. Because the Queen of Wands can be a scary person if they come into your situation out of nowhere. They are definitely somebody who is very focused and normally gets exactly what they want. So if you're not sure what it is they're in your situation for, or why are they here, then that can be quite unsettling. And I think that's kind of the direction we're going with this. Your energy today feels very guarded and very suspicious, I guess you could say. And stressed out is what you got. But I don't know that there's any validity to that, meaning I can't tell you if that's really something you need to worry about. But I do feel like that's what you're feeling, okay? All right, y'all. That's what I have for you for today. No matter what the cards say, go make it the best day you possibly can. I will be back to do this again tomorrow. If you get a chance, can you tap the like, share, follow, or even leave a comment? It helps me out a lot with this algorithm thing, and I greatly appreciate it. And if anybody's looking for a private reading, just send me a message, and I'll get you the details, and we'll work that out. I'll never reach out to you first. If somebody does, even if they have my picture or they say they're me, it's absolutely not, okay? All right, I'll only do FaceTime readings now, so that way you know it's me when we do the reading. Okay, there you go. All right, y'all, thank you.